everybody, I'm Tom Vassell.
Hi, I'm Z Garcia.
Sam Healy, what's up, folks?
We are back from Gen Con. That was a long week.
Ugh,
Fellas.
very long week.
Oddly enough, though, I'm not as exhausted as I've been at Gen Cons before, because I just went to bed every night and slept a good sleep, so that helped me out a lot.
You slept good sleep.
What?
I think you're more tired than you're
Good
letting on.
sleeps. That's good.
Well, I'm
I
excited now.
went to the sleeping place and slept the good sleep.
So we, 4, 6. So we have 8 boxes here, and then a little suitcase full of stuff. Here's the deal. I know a lot of what's in here.
I know everything technically that's in there, but I don't remember any of it.
No, there's had
Gen
been
Con
stuff that
was a
came through that you
blur.
didn't know about.
It was a blur. It's probably true. I did not see it all. Yeah.
We'll find out what. So we're just gonna open boxes and we're gonna talk about them, and then
This
Z's
is like-
gonna stack them over there.
All right.
until
This is
we
like
can't.
this is like seeing all this stuff for the first time a little bit.
It is.
Really.
Yeah.
It's-
Well,
we
really,
don't know
because-
exactly everything that came in.
All right, here we go.
I'm just gonna. Everything is gonna get a thumbs down, unless it's from Katala.
Well, the first one's about us here.
Then it gets a thumbs up.
Age of Towers.
Who's the designer? Not Katala. Thumbs down.
Wait,
Ooh,
this is
no,
Devil Pig.
Devil Pig. Ooh,
Sam's already
thumbs
on
up.
board.
Ooh.
This is
Oh,
about
this
us.
looks awesome.
This is actually pretty cool.
This is a gorgeous looking box. Really nice looking game.
Did you even hear about this one?
8 out of 10.
I was
Recommend it.
only thing from Devil Pig that's even been on my radar has been Heroes of Black Reach, and it wasn't there.
Yeah, but
That's
they came out.
right. It wasn't there
It wasn't.
again.
Again,
That game's like cursed.
it is.
That might be. All right.
Okay, this one I knew about.
They
Monster
did the crunch.
Crunch.
They did the monster crunch.
They
The
did
breakfast
the
crunch.
Did you guys ever
It was
have
a
these two
monster
cereals?
lunch. No.
I only
These
ever
two?
had those 3. The Count Chocula, Frankenberry, or the Ghost.
Ghost.
It's Frankenberry, Gooseberry, or something like
Fruit
that.
Brute and Yummy Mummy.
I have never heard. Those are got to be fake.
Those are just fake for the game, right?
No, apparently
Those
they're
are real? Man, nobody ever gave me no
I
Yummy
would buy
Mummy.
a cereal called Fruit Brute.
I would not call that.
Cookie Brute.
So
All right.
of the other 3, though, which was your favorite?
My favorite was definitely Honey Nut Cheerios.
Of those 3, I
I
liked.
never tried any of those.
I like the.
Any of them.
I like the Blueberry ones the best.
No, man. Count Chocula rocks.
He's the one that goes, one fruity pebble. Hey,
No.
that guy, right?
Now
It's
you're
not
mixing
that-
up another cereal into the
I'm
mix.
going crazy.
Do you think
All
that
right.
game's any good?
No.
No,
It's from a cereal maker.
no, but it's from that company. What are they called? I see General Mills all over the box here.
Yeah, I know. It does look cool because it looks
they
exactly like
forget?
Oh, Big G Creative. They're the ones who did the painter dude.
the Bob Ross game?
Yeah, that's who did this.
Oh, okay. No, this might be good
The
then.
Painter Dude.
It's definitely got that nostalgia factor. They're knocking it out of the park with that.
All right, Werewolf Legacy.
Cookie Crisp.
Oh my goodness.
All right. It's 9 to 16 players, 60 minutes, 14 and up.
Well, it's not 60 minutes though, because you have to play, I think, like 15 games.
I don't know.
Just
But-
flip it over.
The one thing about this,
Don't show it.
I'm not, just showing one piece of it. Okay.
Whoa.
Man,
This is the diary that you can buy this as like by itself.
that's actually a diary. I mean, that's a.
It's kind of like for
Is it
the.
blank? No, it's not blank.
Well,
Okay.
again, I don't think this is spoiling anything, but like.
Man, people are gonna be upset with you.
Like if you were the moderator, you read through all this and then it will
Whoa.
change as time goes by.
Oh, okay.
So you can buy another diary if you want to recharge it. That's a
That's like-
sweet.
Hello,
amazingly-
Captain Overproduction.
Look at that.
But what do you care?
It's got gold
I
gilding.
don't care.
Look
I
at
just
that.
saw a
Oh,
shark
my goodness.
jump the moon in the background. Yes. Legacy Games have officially jumped the shark.
Oh, Pete
God.
Shirey just showed up in chat. So
Good,
that was,
Pete.
that was super.
There you go.
I thought you were
Take
like,
it.
The shark is here.
Yeah, how did he know that?
That was weird.
I would like to accuse Sam of being the werewolf
All right.
for knowing
Oh,
these
Z's
things.
pumped about this one.
Yes. No, this is a
Tags.
little party game.
It's not little.
Well, that's true. It's it seems like categories with letters and categories, and then you have a few seconds to name the matches. Take the marble off. I don't know. It looks fun. It looks quick. It looks like the kind of party game that sets itself up and you play in just a few minutes. I like that stuff. Party games with too many. Party games that try to be too clever sometimes don't go over well at parties.
Yeah, that's true.
I saw this one at UK Games Expo that's set
Yeah.
up, and it looked really nice. It like a high quality one.
Yeah.
I think it's one. Yeah.
It's a reprint of an older game also, but I like this production of it.
Wow.
Woo! This one I'm excited about.
Imhotep, a
New
I thought it said a
dynasty.
men dynasty because I'm reading it upside down. A new dynasty. This is more locations, more cards.
That's all it needed, really,
It's
right?
got it's got little dudes riding what I can only assume are camels and meeples and stuff. Looks cool. All right.
I suppose.
I haven't heard about what's in here other than looking at this right now.
You have Imhotep, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about this. I mean, the game was already pretty good because it had double-sided locations for mix. So if you add new ones, I'm assuming you only use so many. That'd work for me.
I'm guessing you replaced some of those. Yeah.
That's all it needs.
Neat.
I know nothing about this game.
Dire Wild, a cooperative deck building dungeon crawler.
Iron Horde Games.
You know what? What's interesting is this is I would assume is not the only cooperative deck building dungeon crawler. That's like a bunch of buzzwords now.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of what that felt like when I read it out loud. This is, to me, I mean, again, gut impression.
I do like the
This
art.
puts me to bed.
Yeah, but you don't like dungeon crawlers.
I like cooperative games, but deck building dungeon crawler, just like, I don't know. Maybe it's great. I hope it's great.
Man,
but
what's Iron Horde Games? Oh, are these guys who did Who Goes There?
I don't know.
Well, I'll look it up. Hang on.
wait, what? Look it up.
Welcome to
You know, people can
Dire
see there's a
Wild.
computer here.
What?
Wah, wah, wah.
How heavy is it, Sam?
It's so heavy. No, I don't know. It's, I don't know, maybe 5 pounds.
These guys did. Oh wow, it's
Okay,
it's-
cool.
it's hard for me to tell what games they've done because they've done a bunch of from all over the world. Like
There you go, Dire Wild. The game where the wild dires you.
no, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Cool.
Well, whatever. Okay.
Moving on.
Here's one that was getting a lot of buzz.
Nyctophobia is getting all of the love right now.
You know, I met the designer very briefly of this game.
Yeah.
Shy, very shy. They said that she barely, that her dad encouraged her like to show people this game, but she
Right.
was not like, she's not like an outgoing person, and yet that everyone who's played it said it's like kind of a brilliant design. I'm excited to try it out.
Yeah,
It's pretty dark though. That
Maybe
cover.
I could be wrong, but I thought one of the reasons, maybe I heard wrong, so that she created this game was because someone in her family has problems with their sight, and they were trying. She
Yes.
was trying to create a game that she could play with those people and be on the same level, so to speak.
Right, I heard that
Not
too,
have
yes.
any, you know, that so that sight didn't give you any advantages or anything like that.
Yeah, it comes with darkened glasses that you play the game while wearing the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, man, if I had been a little faster on the trigger, Lice Shower would have been a thing by now. Probably a massive hit.
It's like 4 years since we've done that video.
That game had, you played in the dark, it had tactile elements to it. It actually had quite a few rules I haven't even mentioned
It's
yet.
kind of disgusting.
It had a lot. It had quite a bit. You could even get the legacy version where you got actual lice.
That's
And
disgusting.
then, like, as they died, the game would change. I know, that's gross. Moving on.
All right, here we got Stellum
Stellium.
on Kama Games.
I have not heard of this. This is one that I didn't see.
That's a cool looking cover.
Oh,
yeah, but I like the board.
Are those
They were showing
marbles?
me the board. Yeah, the marbles on it. Those look really
Okay.
cool.
Are those like regular size marbles?
This is the company that makes the little chibi figures, Crossmaster Arena.
Oh, okay.
This is from them. And this looks really cool. It looks like you are trying to make patterns, one of those type of games.
Okay.
But each color marble has some sort of power. Like if you put this marble down, you can get rid of another marble in the same row. Stuff like that.
Okay.
But there's 4 colors and things like that. It looks great.
It looks cool. Yeah. If the production, looks anything like that, then this is neat. Cool. I like it. Seems abstracty a
This is
little
gonna
bit.
be me and Sam
Uh-oh.
fighting for this one here.
Oops, you did it again.
You've put out more game.
So it comes
something.
with
Up expansion.
yeah, but it comes with the Viking faction finally.
Oh wow.
Vikings,
what do we got here?
Cowboys,
Mummy. Oh, well, let's see.
Egyptians, and
Yeah, they're all in the front.
samurai.
Samurai, mummies, Vikings,
Cowboys.
gunslingers. Okay.
So essentially, it's the 4 current themes that are popular. No, it's that. This is the reason it's called Oopsie Did Again. This was another voting one, where people voted on it.
They had none of these yet? That seems crazy, right?
I've been pushing for the Cowboys for a long time.
How did, like, bear riding Russian characters make it, but we didn't have gunslingers
To be
yet?
fair, if I had gunslingers versus bears riding, I would have picked the guys riding bears too.
Yeah.
Come on now.
What's wrong with you? All right.
All right, here's a game that doesn't look super exciting,
Coin
but
and Crown.
the name is exciting at
Escape
least.
Velocity Games. I've heard of them. There was a game from them that I was interested in looking at. I forget what it was. I think actually the game is based on that title.
Looks super boring.
This looks very Euro-y, I'm guessing. It does have quite an extensive component list, though.
Yeah, that back isn't doing the game any favors. They did Conquest of Orion, Coin of Crown. Maybe that's the game you heard about.
Maybe.
Aerial Assault, Iliad. Oh, Les Mis, the Moriarty.
Oh, that's them?
That's them.
Oh, okay, okay.
They've been making small games. This is their first bigger one.
Okay, okay.
All right.
Les Mis. I dreamed a dream. Ooh, this one comes in a bag.
Yeah, well, the bag ain't gonna survive the experience. There we go. Here,
Okay, there
pull
we
the
go.
bag. Welcome to the jungle.
Do it.
Welcome to the jungle.
I hate Axl Rose, by the way.
What is wrong with you? That is a national treasure, that
No,
man.
I don't like him at all.
Actually,
What was that?
put the box.
Okay.
No one cares about.
Everyone cares about the cover.
No, that I'm saying. No one cares about your singing.
Ooh.
It looks.
true. That's
It
true.
looks cool though.
What is
I
that
saw this
smell? Is that smell coming from that
Yep,
box?
yep.
And it's not coming from me. I don't smell like chemicals. What is that stench?
It maybe came from the bag. It smells like
Is it the bag?
No, it's just funny that we're smelling everything in the room.
It stinks.
now in smell-o-vision. Now it just smells like wet paint, sort of chemically factory
It's not the bag
smell.
for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. it's a game, I assume. Anyway, it looks weird.
I've got to know.
I've got to know.
He
think it's
opened
inside
the
the
logo of
box?
the box.
Sniff it hard.
Oh, that's where it's coming from.
Oh yes.
Dang, that is like
Take a hit of this.
that is like
Hit that.
Oh,
flying
wow,
high again,
wow.
again.
I actually like that, but get it out before I get too much of it.
The rest of this video is gonna be loopy.
Look what Z wants. It's a map for Imhotep.
Ooh, an Imhotep map. What is?
A
Wait.
map. You put the boats on it. You put the cubes there that are to the side that you don't have yet, the cards, and then you put the stuff right there in the river, I guess, or next to the river.
Okay.
Totally
Sure.
unnecessary, Matt.
I like
That's
the
cool.
score track much better than the one that
Captain
comes in the box.
Unnecessary.
I'll give him that. The score track that's in the box is the one that's, I don't know, it just seems a little tight. This is good. All right, cool.
This one came packaged. Yeah, here, have fun.
All right, what's next?
That
What's
was
next?
one box.
One
This box is gonna magically
Dow.
disappear.
I've got the power.
Apparently, I don't.
7 boxes to go.
Wow, it's like really well packaged. Corner protectors, dude. These are sweet. Can we keep these?
A hilarious
probably should
social
use these, like,
card
if we
game
travel.
for 3 to 8 players.
Yeah,
The
so
champion of the wild. Who will be your champion?
right, like you have an animal, and it'll be like, who would win in a swimming match, an ant or an elephant?
An
Or who
elephant.
would win in a strength match?
An elephant.
Smart.
I don't know. An ant can
elephant.
lift.
I'm pretty sure a heffalo can lift
Well, here,
more
we'll
than
use
an
one
ant.
that's in here then.
Go.
Depends on how they were going to be compared. Though,
Why are you making
because
this party game
an ant-
annoying?
An ant lifts
ant lift
like
an
what,
elephant?
10 times
Can
its
an
own body
ant
weight or something like that?
Lift an elephant. No. Can an elephant lift an ant?
No, it couldn't
Right.
reach it. It'd be like trying to get the ant be scurrying. I don't know,
That's
whatever.
right.
Get it out.
Ant would definitely win.
But it sounds cool. All right, here's a tiny game.
I mean, you don't see
From Cranial
Elephant Man
Creations.
as a superhero, do you? That's right. That's right.
Oh, that's gold. Elephant Man's no superhero. Tank. The game for, it's, what is this? Roll and ride, maybe? A funny dice fight. 6 dice. It looks
Cranial
like a-
Creations. I
Yeah,
tend to.
Cranio is not bad. I do like their stuff, and it looks like a little roll and write. I don't know anything about it.
All right, speaking of them, this is also by one of my favorite designers, the Simone Luciani. Jungle Race. Doesn't look like a heavy game though.
I
Again,
swear I've seen this game before.
Hear my motor
Doesn't it
roar.
just look? It looks like it's been done. This is a weird sort of graphical step back for Cranial, in my opinion.
What?
This game looks old. Cranial
looks like a
normally-
kid's game actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cranial's games always have this real good look to them. This looks a little like that writing across the bottom there. It looks a little wow wow.
Wasn't the one we just had at Cranial Creations too? Put it up here.
It didn't look that good either.
No,
No,
that looks
that looks
horrible.
garbage.
Why
Thick
didn't you
pink.
say that on this and not on this?
Well, it built up over 2 games.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Here's another. This whole book thing. Pretty soon you'll be able to have
Oh,
a whole
yeah, yeah,
bookcase.
yeah.
Wood.
Deadwood 1876. It's a social deduction game, which means
Yeah, well, the company has done a few of them, and this one,
Didn't they also do one based Salem?
yeah, Salem is
Yeah.
theirs, and then they did one with pirates. I want to say you played that, Tom. I think the pirate one. They did 3. They've done 3. This is the 3rd one. That
oh,
all
the Salem and the Pirate.
yeah, and this is
I definitely
now,
didn't play Salem. I don't remember if I played the Pirate or not.
Right, I played Salem. I like that one. The pirate I never played, and then this sounds cool too. But
Oh,
yeah,
you
they're
played
always
the Pirate one, right?
they're always social deduction
played Salem.
style games, and I definitely like their production. That's cool.
Yeah, I like the book look.
All right,
book
this was
look.
almost on my top 10 anticipated games.
This was getting tons of love over there.
I'm telling you, the concept is basically you just have these swaths of color swatches. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I
I
Swatch?
think so, yeah. Swatch.
Like Abraham Lincoln, and so they make that. And
That's
that.
definitely Lincoln, yeah. Or Lincoln Law.
But then there's hints that you give to narrow it down. So it's not just the picture. There's
Got it.
hints.
So you make the outline, and then you
like
give
hint
people
one
hints.
is a person
You love
in log cabin.
No.
You want to play it?
Nope.
Cool. Well, I'm going to
Looks
play it because
boring.
I think I like the idea of it. The only negative thing I've heard from people talking about is they said that they wondered that it would run out of, that the replayability would not be high once you've gone through
That's the
everybody.
main thing that I've heard about it as well, because it doesn't come with enough cards.
Okay. Like enough
Well,
characters?
Well, it says there's 132. It seems like a lot, but you could go through that in like 3 games.
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, before there were stars, there was apparently a fox.
All right, this is from Smirk and Laughter. This is the first one of their, or one of the first ones of their lighter games. I remember seeing an overview of this at Gamma, I think it was. I don't remember exactly what it was about, but I do like the components they're bringing out. This looks cool. Some dice action there, some gems or something. Oh, these gems actually are shaped like stars.
That's cool.
Never seen those before.
Those
Huh.
gems? Was
Oh, and there's an app,
Did he just
apparently.
start in his troll thing here? I was.
No,
Oh, the
there's
gems are
gems
shaped
that actually
like
look
stars.
like
They're not like those generic
Oh, they're not the
shapes.
generic gem things.
Why am I always a troll? I'm never a troll.
Right.
Anyway, this looks neat.
All right. Got 2 expansions for Western Legends here: the Good, the Bad, and the Handsome, and Fistful of Extras. This is just extra stuff.
This is just extra stuff. Yeah, it sounds like minis maybe, or tokens,
All right.
characters. Yeah.
I feel like I've seen this one before. Spirits of the Forest.
I've already reviewed that.
Is this a new version of it?
Maybe.
This is a new version of an older game from Michael Schott, but you did review
yes,
this already.
I did review that. It came in a
reviewed
longer
it,
box.
You reviewed it, and then they picked it up on the Kickstarter because I think they like used your review on the Kickstarter, if I
Yes.
recall correctly.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
You said you liked this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun. It is fun.
All right, let's see what else we got here.
Come on, I'm starving for new things.
Woo! Mine.
Okay, I'm gonna claim this one.
It is yours.
The Sinister. It's Tom's
Wow.
copy of the Sinister
Did I
Mansion.
see that knife come in the picture?
It was
This
it
is
was
another-
closed.
Yeah,
I went over-
Another
Still, that was
exit
a
game.
threat.
This is what, round 3 for them?
This is the 9th one. Yes,
So they did 3, then 3,
Then
and
2,
this is.
and then the 1.
Really? That's how they broke it up? I thought
Yeah,
it was always
I
like
think,
a series
let me look
of
at
3.
this real quickly. I think. Yeah, another guy's helping out in this one. It's not just the brands.
Oh, okay. Well, I figured at some point they would
They're
bring
gonna
in-
run out.
Kerfurth.
At
Ralph
some point,
Kerfurth.
you'd figure they would bring in some help because they've done quite a few of these now. The Inca and Marcus brand. Cool. I'll do like these.
The captain is dead again. That's what I would have called it.
Lockdown.
I never played the original of this.
Yeah, basically
Neither
it's
did I.
you remember the old CG game Red Space Alert?
Space Alert.
Where
Yes.
the ship-
Yeah.
It's a similar idea where the captain has been killed and you're one of the other crew members with a special ability, and now their ship's attacking and the ship's falling apart, and you just got to fix everything.
Co-op.
Yeah, it's a
and you're trying
co-op.
to- Is it
It's not
timed?
real time, no.
Okay.
I mean, there's turns. So guys will get on board the ship, and you might have to go around and kill them, and the other people are attacking. From what I understand, it's a standalone expansion.
Are there Cylons?
Man, why you wanna?
The only thing I don't like about this game, I'm not a fan of this artwork.
Yeah,
No,
me neither.
neither am
I don't really like it. But
It's too geometric.
But the game was fine.
it's got its own look.
Yeah, yeah. All right. This is from DeVere. Ooh.
Ooh,
I don't know
like
what they
the
did. But
Papoa.
they made that one guy like pop out. How'd they do that?
Pop out? Who's
Ooh.
popping out?
No. This guy looks almost 3D slightly.
Oh, he's got a printing technique.
Yeah, that's kind
Yeah.
of cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
I do like the VR. They've been doing a lot of cool stuff. I usually tend to like their games. I don't know what it is, but
You
this
like
one
him too, right?
This one I somehow missed.
I don't know.
They did that Sherlock
I don't
Holmes
think this
game
one
that I
they
really
were
liked.
selling there. This might be an early copy.
Okay, well, never mind.
Yeah, they
No,
did.
It looks
They
cool.
did bring it to the booth. I was there when I'm the one that received it. They
Oh,
brought it
is
to
that
the booth.
does that have a grid? No. I
No,
don't-
that's the scoring. Just the scoring. This? It looks like just.
yeah, it's scoring.
Oh, there's another track there though. This looks cool. This looks cool. I like that theme too.
Sam played this
Me-
one finally, right?
I demoed it. I only played 2 rounds of it. It's very quick, very simple, and still fun.
Yeah.
So
Well, I know
I'm,
you've
I'm
been
looking forward.
You were
to
talking
playing
about
one
this on the top 10 that you were looking forward to. This was on that. I
again. No,
think?
it wasn't.
I know you mentioned it recently. On
We were talking
something.
about it because we were interested
You
in
were
it,
talking
but we
about
don't
doing
know
the
a lot
whole
about
run.
it.
You guys were going on
I
about it not
wanted
being
to
a
play
rundown or
this.
something.
I wanted to play this at Gen Con, and Kenny had already packed it up. That's when we were talking about it last.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Kenny.
For being efficient. So this game is sitting on your desk. Does that mean you need to review it?
Huh?
If you come into work and this is sitting on your desk,
Oh, I see.
get
Oof.
packing.
Wow.
This looks like a kid's game though, for sure, doesn't
Yep.
it? Well, wait. Is it like a
Pack up quick.
is that like a puzzle style game? Like you have to fit everything in the suitcase?
It
You get a
looks
bunch
like
of
it.
items?
Yeah, it looks like it. 15 minutes.
That's interesting
6
though
and up.
because in real life, this is one of my least favorite things to do.
Well, it might.
Yeah, see, this is not realistic whatsoever. You could definitely get that close.
You just sit on top of it.
Yeah, exactly.
You sit
You
on,
could definitely
jump
get
on
that
the
close
suitcase
if
for a
you
while
wanted
and
to.
smash it down.
You don't have to hear a clack whenever you're done packing.
Okay, you'll hear something if you try to shove this little game
This is a
closed.
breach from reality.
That's a weird. Okay, there's no designer on the cover. I just realized.
It's probably by a group.
It might be. It might
All
be.
right. For some people are
All
saying some of the games we're getting apparently are Kickstarter games, and we have them before the backers, and for that we apologize. But
Yeah.
we get a lot of games early, and it's obviously these games aren't all going to be reviewed for the next
Yeah.
in the next week or so.
Or play it for that
So
matter.
hopefully our review will come up right when you get it, and or even a little bit after. That way, other people can get the same games and stuff.
Right.
It's not a
And because we have it does not mean they were being sold either. Don't think
well.
that.
Sometimes they are though, and in that case,
Sometimes they are, but sometimes they're not.
I don't know
Sometimes
what I would do in
It's
the- if
simply
I was the
easier for
company.
a manufacturer, a publisher, whatever, to get us a copy and let us know this is coming out soon than
Yeah.
to have to ship another thing since they're going to run into us there anyway.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I mean, if you back the game, the company, hopefully you want them to succeed. And if the game is coming out slightly after Gen Con and they have a chance to show it off at Gen Con, that's crazy for them not to do it. It really is. I think. All right. 5-Minute Marvel. Now, have you guys played the 5-Minute Dungeon?
I think
I
I
think
have.
I did. Yeah, I think I did too. This is the one where you are very quickly trying to play cards in order to just match one main baddie, and then you get rid of that card, flip the next one, play cards from your hand again.
Yeah, something like that. So it's the
I
same
played
thing
that.
with
I played that once, the original.
it's. From what I can tell, it sells like crazy.
Yeah.
I'm constantly seeing people grab copies of that. Marvel.
I forget who showed me this. Rob Canaday, I think. Someone like that.
Rob Canaday? Roy Canaday.
Roy Canaday.
They definitely have some of my favorite
I
heroes on
called
the
him
front.
Rob last week too. So
Groot,
Yeah.
Captain America, Spider-Gwen, and of course my favorite hero, Thanos.
Thanos is my favorite
It's
too.
not he's not a hero, you
He
weirdos.
is
No.
to his own team.
First
no,
of
he's
all-
not. His own team doesn't even like him.
They like
His
him.
ultimate goal
They
is
don't.
good.
They are scared.
I agree.
of him.
He is trying
Would
to.
you rather let
He is trying to make a
everyone
productive
starve?
society.
I just watched the movie last night, fellas. You're both wrong.
I watched it too.
I watched it
Did you guys
sooner
really?
ago than you did.
You watched it over my shoulder on the plane.
And then I watched, that was in between
Well,
naps.
I almost watched it, and then I decided to watch something else. All
How do you
anyhow.
call yourself a comic book? Now, this one is the one I'm really looking
Hey,
forward to.
ooh.
This is an
Oh, that's actually a
amazing box
whole-
cover. Yeah, this
Yeah, it is. It is.
This looks
Their
great.
advertisement all over the con was good too.
Yes, it
Yeah.
was.
They had
If I-
people dressed up, giving away tokens, I think it was.
I would've-
Brand new
I would've bought
artwork.
the game. Wow.
Brand new specific artwork. It
That's
looks
great art.
super good.
That looks great. This is a nice
Every time I
production.
walked by their booth, they had a guy standing there dressed up as
Cap.
Captain Hydra when he supposedly went over.
It's super confusing.
No, it
and,
all happened. It's all real.
Every time I walked by him, I made eye contact with him, and every time I did, he said, "Hail Hydra," and I was like, "Nope, not gonna do it."
He's supposed to whisper in your ear. Yeah, they hug you. They're like,
And he said, at one point, because this is like 3 or 4 times after he had done it, and he was like, "I have to do it." So it was just funny. But I was really looking forward to this one.
oh. Hey, someone says Hail Hydra in chat. Should I
Ban them, yes.
ban them or like put them in timeout?
No.
Yes.
I don't get why.
Use Thor's hammer.
There's nothing
as the
wrong
ban
with
hammer.
Hydra. They're trying to help.
Okay, you need to stop.
We really don't think Thanos is a hero. Good grief, guys. That was a joke.
Oh, that's the one I was telling you about, Tom.
This looks
Square-
amazing.
Squadro.
Oh, Gigamic. They always make good
Yeah,
abstract.
I was walking by their booth. I saw this out. It caught my eye, so they walked me through it, showed me how it went.
Looks dangerous to step on.
It probably is. There's actually very few components. There's not a lot going on. But yeah, the pieces are basically you have your colors and the other player has theirs. They're trying to make it across the board, turn around, and make it back. And in this game, instead of trying to block the other player, you're trying to not block them, which is really crazy because if they would move into your piece, they reset you. And they can jump right over you as well, I think. So, I don't know. It just
Almost
sounded like a
reverse light cycles.
Yeah, it sounded like this thing that was going to be a little tricky to wrap your head around. You know, normally in this kind of game, you want to jump in people's way. Here you don't. So, there you go.
Henhouse Havoc.
Ooh.
This is also from the guys who made the
Devil
Crossmaster.
Pig?
No.
No.
Crossmaster.
So what this is, and I'm actually kind of pumped about this one.
Wow.
It's a battleship style game.
Okay.
So you have your units here, and then the boards, and instead of marking, I think you just put tokens on where you shoot. But then the units all have special abilities too.
Got it.
I'm certainly interested in trying that out. It
Yeah.
sounds good.
I do like Battleship.
Do you?
I do. If this
You think
is
Battleship's like? We should probably do a top 10 list, like classic games that aren't as bad as people think. I think Battleship.
Battleship's fine.
I always played with the variant where you can stack the ships.
Whoa.
And you can stack them, but then if you get hit,
It hits both.
it hits both.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Never heard of that one.
Well, I think I made it up.
You must be like a game designer or something. Oh, this is really heavy. Wasn't expecting that.
Carson City the Cardian. This was in your top 10, right?
Yeah, I didn't even see it there, honestly. I'm glad we got a copy.
Quinn had a really small booth, so
Okay.
it was easy to miss.
But yeah, it's from what I had said in the top 10, which I talked about already. Yeah, it's tiles. You lay out these tiles, and then you still got the characters and the powers and all that. And it looks like there's just a regular deck of cards in there for something too. I think it's a trick-taking aspect to it. So looks cool. Very small box.
All right.
I'm still not sure about this cover, but
Now, Sam's top 10.
woo!
They told me this is one of the hottest selling games at the con.
Yeah, that's what everybody that I talked to said that they played it and they loved it. And they just bought it immediately.
I guess I'll just
Sam,
put it
you
on my
are.
review pile.
Look at you, baby. Sam is
it's
on
going
fire.
on
When
my
Sam
review
says
pile.
it's a good game, it's a good game.
So-
I've not played this game.
When Sam
I
says it
just
might
love
be a good game,
love the theme.
Speaking of good games,
The war chest.
this game is really good.
yeah.
Really good. It is a.
Everybody was talking about this.
Yeah, this is one of the ones that everyone was pumped about.
Yeah.
It has poker chips. It's a abstract game where you can kill the other pieces, but your goal is to control areas. But it's also bag building, so you're pulling them from a bag. I really liked it. Really excellent.
Someone came by and told me that since I like Hiroshima Hex, I might like this.
I could see that. I
Yeah.
could see that. Although there's a lot of differences. I mean, Hiroshima Hex has that. Suddenly the board goes. Pow!
Yeah.
This is more of a one by one.
Neat war chest.
You know, now that I've seen this game, I'm surprised this wasn't on your list, actually, Chaos Modes.
I don't think
It's
it
a
looked.
Blanco game.
I know, and I don't think it sounded. It just didn't catch my eye, but I did see it when I got the demo for that other game. I did see this sitting on the table. It was very colorful. It seems neat. It did not look like a Gigamic game because it's so bright and colorful. But then again, they do those small card games.
Yeah, no, I'm interested
Yeah,
in
it looks neat, and I do like Kane Klenko's stuff. So I don't know. I want to check it out. Chaosmos.
Do you want to catch the moon? This game's been out, I think, for a bit.
Oh, this is the one where you
Big.
stack ladders or
Yeah,
something
you're
like
stacking
that?
ladders.
Yeah. I used to have a game, this was ages ago, where you stacked chairs. Did you ever hear that game?
Yeah, right.
Way back in the day. This, as soon as I saw this the first time, it made me think of that. I don't know if this how well it's going to work, but
Well, guess what? We're
bizarre.
1/4 of the way. Woo!
all right.
Move a little
Well, I'm
faster
hungry
here.
for more.
Oh.
Keep it going.
The thing is, like every game we got so far, for the majority of them, there's very few that I'm thinking they look bad.
That's
My-
true.
my worst
I
thing
mean,
is-
some of them don't look like they're necessarily for me, but none of them look bad.
So anyhow, Doxy Dash. There can only be one wiener.
This looks bad. You were both thinking it. I don't want to hear it. I don't know what
Be
it-
one dachshund.
Why is it an 8-bit? That doesn't even make sense. It could be the exact same game.
There's a
Dude.
huge market for games that have 8-bit.
I also assume it's easy to make that artwork. I don't know,
Yeah.
actually. All right, cool. Done. You said hurry up.
I don't know what this is.
Cool. Done.
I'll put those to the side here. All right, here we go. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, you guys don't care? Thank you.
Is there something in there?
Yeah, it is one of those starter boxes, the campaign boxes. This is
Oh.
Avengers Infinity.
All right. That's all you, man. Take it.
That is, well, but this one Sam might want to mess with.
Ooh!
But you don't play those Masters.
Wow.
Like,
That's okay.
Oh, that's cool.
I will take my Ultramarines up against your stupid Avengers any day.
I don't-
The Avengers would take out the Ultramarines.
No, they would not.
Have you seen Elephant Man's new movie?
You know nothing about
You
Warhammer
know
40K
nothing.
if you think the Avengers could take out a squad of Space
Thanos
Marines.
was just killing people to
Man.
impress Lady Death. I don't know what you guys are on about. Yes, comics versus movies. Doppelganger. That's Steve Avery, Robert Burke. Have you heard of this one?
I think I came across the cover when I was putting together my top 10. No, I read about this. Yeah, it seemed like it's a hidden role game.
What is
I
it
read
with
about
whiz
it.
kids in their boxes?
This is way better than usually.
True, but I mean, it's like this black box with white letters.
This doesn't look awful. This is okay.
No.
Speaking of looking, I'm excited about this one here. Galactic Enterprises. I'm pumped.
That cover looks bad.
Are you being facetious?
No, this is a reprint of Fantasy Business.
facetious.
That's right. Use your dictionary, peoples.
Remember Fantasy Business?
Yes.
That's the game where you're selling stuff for you can write a lower
so
price
this
to
is
the
a
other person.
Star Trek theme slapped.
Yeah,
on
but
it?
the Ferengi, no, but it
With
makes
the
sense.
Ferengi, yeah. Of course it makes
Why
sense.
does it make sense?
Because those guys are like.
Ferengi are like really shrewd businessmen.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, did you guys see this booth? Dino Dunk.
I know you can't spell this game right.
Okay, it wasn't that I spelled it wrong. It just had really bad writing.
Why? What happened?
He like put this on on the list he gave to Jason, so Jason go pick up the stuff.
Dino
And
Punk or what?
we had like 5 or 6 people look at the name, and we could not figure it out. It was like Pinot
Greedy.
Punzies? I don't.
Pinot Punk. I mean,
we
So
have
basically,
no idea.
what he means is I have bad handwriting.
All
so.
right.
Horrible.
Well, that's just
So this
mean.
is a dexterity game.
Okay.
So you are
It
basically.
looks like eruption.
It's basketball with some dinosaurs. You need to get your dinosaurs, shoot them down in there. There's like a little ball that you're hitting, and you're trying to get it. And the T-Rexes can actually dunk, so you have to put the ball on top of the T-Rex.
Wait, how can the T-Rexes dunk with their short little arms?
That's what they're saying. That's the only way they can score.
By dunking?
Well, they can't shoot it, so they can only run up to the volcano and drop it in. That's the theme of it. No, so you have to put the little disc on top of that disc,
Okay.
and then hit that disc into the goal.
Got it. Yeah, that's all you, Tommy.
That is definitely my game for sure. Woodlands, the fable. Oh my goodness.
The
The-
fabulous tile laying game.
We should get rid of this just because of that pun.
That pun is pretty rough.
Oh,
No, it looks better. Oh wait, are those clear things that go on top?
It looks like it, yeah.
Oh, Mom, so it's a grid. Ah!
I know, right?
This guy.
I think I looked at this online and it kind of looked like a kid's game. So I sort of, didn't consider it too much, but this looks pretty neat. I like the transparency things. Could be interesting.
Maybe.
As a gimmick, it could be good.
Maybe.
Tigers and Euphrates Part 2.
Woo!
So apparently,
people are
this
going to
one
be
has been
into
called,
this.
I went to the booth and they're like, yeah, we've been selling a lot of Y and Y. And I was like, Y and Y? Oh.
Like
apparently-
T&E, Y and Y is what we're
Well,
calling
apparently
this.
yellow and Yangtze is like a mouthful, I guess.
Sure it is,
So is Tigris and Euphrates.
which is why people call it T&E.
Well, it didn't help that for many years it was Euphrates and Tigers
It was Euphrat and Tigris, yeah, because, it is still called that in
in Germany.
German.
And back
yeah.
then, most of the time you got a game, it was, I think, the
So
first
it was
major.
ENT or T&E, yeah, depended on, I guess, which one you had. This looks good. These
This
guys,
one's
again,
sold
are
out there
knocking
for
it
sure.
out of the park with production.
I
Rail
agree.
Games has really, come out of nowhere, it seems, to just destroy it with productions. Very
Yep.
nice.
Who was this
Wow.
one? Archon Games. This is one of those games you're like, what's it about? Still
have
don't
no
know.
idea.
What is this? What's it called?
Eschaton.
Eschaton, the days grow dark and we stand on the brink of Armageddon. Rally the Colts. Was that like, hello? Guys,
Colts.
we need your
You
help.
say
Wade
Colts or
Colts.
Colts?
The Colts, to
Colts.
rally them. Oh, you're the leader of a
C-U-L.
cult. I feel like I saw this. I did see this one. The booth.
kinda
'cause
cool.
I remember the booth. The booth was all black. Like they had
It's on
these
the same
games.
box cover.
Like,
I like this cover, but
Oh.
they probably needed like a sleeve on it to sell it.
no, but the booth was just all.
You know what I
black.
mean? Like I wouldn't mind having this cover on my shelf once I knew I liked the game. I wouldn't walk up to a place and look at this and go, "Yep, I'm taking it."
Yeah.
They probably would want a sleeve on this that tells you something.
Yes.
Good Critters. This one sold well, did well. People are really enjoying that.
Good Critters. This is the
Tasha
latest
reading.
game in the Dice Tower Essentials line. It's
Yeah,
very
you guys haven't played this, but
lots
you
of-
both played Teeth Tashin.
lots
Right.
of like bluffing and sort of pushing each other.
I keep telling people it's like the sequel to Sheriff of Nottingham to some degree.
Yeah,
it's in
yeah,
that
yeah.
same category.
Okay, there you go.
All right,
Critters.
before I show the next one, I want to know who wants to review it.
No, I ain't doing that.
Yes,
All right.
I made a mistake.
Have you heard of this one?
No.
All right.
A game of Eldritch.
Oh, I want it.
No, this is a mix
Contortions.
between Cthulhu and Twister.
I'm there.
Take it.
Feel how the box is full of these.
Oh, it's
No,
heavy.
the whole box, all these tiles here are mousepad mats.
Oh, you put them out on the floor, and you got to put your demon, put your
Yes.
demon hand on the Cthulhu tentacle,
You go ahead.
and put your
Arrive
worshiping
is a
foot.
party game where you partner up with your best buddy, you better be good friends, to conquer humanity. One person's a great old one with writhing appendages, while the other's a devout mortal cultist planning, adapting, that's me, and making humble suggestions on where to place those writhing appendages.
Oh, wow.
That sounds disgusting.
Whew.
The end is nigh. Congratulations. It actually says that.
Yeah, baby, this is getting a live play.
In 10 years, this will be one of those games like, you won't believe what came out in 2018.
I know, right?
All right. Talisman Legendary Tales. Now, this is interesting to me because it's not Talisman.
They're just using the theme.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Same
Michael
world.
Palm and okay, these guys, I know their games.
It's like a
This is
completely
a brand new
different
working,
game.
just using an old theme. They've got some interesting games.
Yeah, Games Workshop is like, they went from working with Fantasy Flight to working with everyone.
Everybody else.
Did you hear about the 40K Munchkin?
Yes.
Which at first I was like, interesting. I'm going to be moving Munchkin. It's actually, it's called Munchkin Warhammer 40K, but it's actually 40K Munchkin. It's Munchkin with the theming of Warhammer.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be more interesting to have Munchkin.
No.
Like
I
Warhammer
gotta
with
do
the
that.
theme of
Munchkin
Munchkin.
theme, yeah.
Wow.
No.
All right, anyway, there you go.
And last one, me and Sam are both excited about this.
Yeah.
Kemet Seth.
Got to play this at the Gathering, and it is super fun.
Was it a new map?
No, well, no.
No.
It's one new big, massive bad guy that everyone plays against.
Yeah, it turns Kemet into a
Oh.
one versus all.
So
Does
that guy's
someone
like
run the
super
bad guy?
powerful. Yeah.
Someone is set, and he is coming back to rule everyone with subjugation. The other players are the other gods that are saying, nope, we don't want to
So
do
this is
that.
my main concern about the game is it going to be fun to play not
with
Seth?
Sam instead of trying to punch him.
No, like if you're not
Oh,
Seth.
if you're one of the normal players?
Yeah, is that as fun?
Why wouldn't it be?
Yes.
I mean, that's what you were doing in the original game.
Yeah, you're playing
What
Kemet.
you're saying is if you're playing what you were doing in the original game, now it's boring, then I better see you adjust your score, sir.
I want to be Seth is what I'm saying.
You can
You
be
will
the
be
bad
Seth.
guy. It's fine. You
All
just
right.
like being the bad guy and stuff.
Only in games.
I know, only in games.
All right, that's 3 boxes.
All right, are we halfway yet?
Only 5
we did that box in 10
more
minutes, so
to
we're
go.
okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
I'm hungry for more.
Oh yeah, I'm pumped about this one. Symphony number 9.
This was on your list
yeah,
that you were looking forward to.
but they went over the rules. Doesn't show it in the box. But
Wow.
the game, I really like the idea of the game because what happens is you're trying to get points scored with these different guys, but their popularity waxes and wanes as time goes by.
You're waxing philosophical.
See, I don't understand this.
Like not putting a picture of the game on the back.
Why would you put a wall of text on the back of your box and not show your game?
Because you want to make sure your audience can read?
Is that like a test?
They're like priming you for the rule book, right?
Maybe. Maybe that's it. I do like more ideas games.
I didn't see this one at all. Dyson's? Dice?
Dysonstein. Dysonstein or Dyson.
Dysonstein.
Like
You guys know
Frankenstein.
anything about this
Dysonstein.
one?
Nope.
It's from Peterson Games. Those are the guys who make Cthulhu
Yeah.
Wars.
Oh, okay.
There's no plastic in this, though.
It's out.
I feel like the guy who made it must own a plastic factory. You go by that booth, there was just like plastic figures of Cthulhu everywhere.
Oh, no. This looks like just little.
Are those custom dice?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I played their latest game, that one where you march towards the gate. It was really fun.
Huh.
I even like Cthulhu Wars. It was just a lot of money.
Yeah.
Seems
for the game.
interesting. That's a cool cover. I do like that cover. Huh. Haven't heard of that.
Blocus Duo.
This
Which,
is
as
just
far as I can tell,
Blocus for
can't
two.
you just play that with Blocus?
Yeah, if you section off the board. You could, but they did always. I mean, they've had a Blocus for 2 for a long time. This is a reprint of it.
Well, it wasn't white and black, if I remember
it was not.
correctly.
It was not. It was,
I do like that.
purple and orange or something. I like the look.
Sam's just saying not as good as Jumbo, I know, but Jumbo is not sold everywhere.
No, I'm not saying that. I mean, why take the color out? I don't understand that.
I don't know
This
why you
probably
would buy
appeals
it.
more to abstract gamers who are traditionally into black and white pieces.
But I don't know why I would ever buy
Well,
Blocus
I mean,
Duo.
it makes sense for that target audience they're going for, is what I mean.
It's a
But
really
why would I ever
small
buy this when I
target
could just
audience.
buy Blocus?
Yeah. I know, but they did
And
make
play it with 2.
You can. You section off a piece of the board and do that, but you cannot play the full board for Blocus with 2.
Yes,
All
you
right.
can.
Here's another
No, it's
game
too wide
also
open.
from Mattel. Trail Mazer.
Less restrictions.
You're
Hey,
making
Z,
noise with those.
Here's another one. You got to connect. You roll your rings into the board.
You roll them in? No way. I saw it set up. It looked cool.
It sure looks like they're being rolled in.
I mean, that's the cover, though.
Wow, that cover looks cooler than the game by far.
Well, the cover's like all like Tron-like.
Yeah, I know.
You're actually pushing them in? I don't think so. I think you're just setting them up. It looks
It's
cool.
connect one side to the other, which is one of the 5 archetypes of abstract games. Connect one side of the board to another. Get 5 in a row. There's only so many ways to have abstract games.
Cool.
All right. Legendary Marvel Studios. Phase 1.
Phase 1.
The first 10 years. Oh my goodness. I guess there's only going to be 2 sets of this?
Depends on how
This
long they keep
I
making
could
games.
not be less excited for.
I'm not opposed to it.
It's fine. I hate the screen cap. It's just, ugh.
No, here's
This
the thing.
screen's
I don't
everything
like,
I don't like about tie-ins. How
I don't
about
like
that?
mixing this with the other one. Remember when they made that little set with Peter Parker?
Oh, yeah.
Now, this by itself is okay, I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
But I'm still going to look at it. I'm curious, if it was me, I'd make this one very similar to the first one. And not have
Because
2
you think
weird
it's just gonna
special
get a brand new.
abilities.
It's gonna get a brand new audience probably
Right, that's, yeah.
who won't play.
That cover isn't doing any favors, though.
You know, that's really.
I think the orange was probably a mistake, considering their logo is orange
I don't know.
or yellow-esque.
Yellow-esque.
Whoa.
Horizon.
I'm so excited. This game looks,
It looks great.
it looks amazing. But pretty much every daily Magic game does.
Yeah, they've got that figured out.
What is amazing about it?
It just looks good. The artwork was very nice.
All
It
the
looked like there
different
was some
colors and
interesting
things.
space colonization
Well, this
and
is the same
expansion
artwork
going
from the
on.
guy who did Raiders of the North Seas. He does a lot of that stuff.
Right, but he's normally doing people. I like his monsters and aliens and stuff.
I will agree. I think his monster aliens are better than his people.
His people are very stylized. I like this dude, for example, is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I looked at the decks that come with the game, and each deck is a different alien or whatever, and they all have a nice, distinct look.
Cool.
I saw it set up. It
Horizons.
looked really good. Here's a game I never thought would be reprinted.
Oh, yeah. Voltage. You've got your Voltage, I think, still, right?
Yeah, I do. It's on my shelf.
This is just a very different look. It's a lot cleaner and way less busy of a look. I saw it set up over there. The cards I liked. They were very straightforward. They really popped. I thought the original Voltage, while
They had those lines in the
it
background,
was a
right?
little
Like a
busy
circuit
to see
board.
the numbers sometimes. This is very clean. Now, these pieces are way less interesting than the ones in the original game. These are just little sort of hollowed out plastic boxes.
Well, you'll probably do a comparison, I guess,
Yeah,
if you have
sure.
the original one. But I mean, it doesn't matter because you can't really get the original one. How did this get in our box?
No.
Is this a joke?
No, my friend from Backspindle, David, he said I should try it out. So he
But wasn't there like?
Give me a copy.
Wasn't this in every bag at
I don't know.
Dice
I don't
Tower?
know.
I think.
He just got punked.
He just talked to me about it and said it was great fun and I should try it.
Oh, here's the game you can play in your hand.
I don't think I'm gonna like it, but
Palm Island. Apparently,
Palm
you're
Island.
supposed to be able to play it in your hand.
okay.
All the cards fit in your palm.
Well, Palm Island, I saw someone carrying one around that was in a water sealed container. I thought that's how they were being sold, and apparently that was one of the ways they were being sold. I did not realize it also came in a boxed version.
It's
yeah,
a gimmick, but I mean,
I looked at it. I
Game.
looked at it. It looked cool. The cards were plastic. I got to look at the cards. They seemed really nice.
What is this?
This is one I'm interested in. Palm Island.
Is this Kenny's Rising Sun pledge thing? It's a
No,
box
that was in
a
its
box.
own box.
Huh?
That was in its own box that said on the side what it was.
it's too small to be a Rising Sun pledge.
Nope, this is just a bunch of stuff I got. Okay. So I bought these
Oh,
Tot
this is
of
stuff
Zombie
you bought?
Tykes.
Just stuff you bought?
Well, that one is.
Zombie Tykes, yeah.
I just figured they would. This is that little mini expansion for the Reef.
Yep, the fish.
More Dice Masters,
Fishes.
Justice Like Lightning,
Because.
because it's Dice Masters.
No,
Some
I was,
notes
I
in
was
here.
being
Send your Dice Masters wish
Rhetorical.
list. I'll keep that.
what
And
else?
then-
Keep going.
A bunch of the new Beast of Balance.
Beast of Balance.
Oh, man.
More beasts.
So much of this stuff. Goodness.
A few more beasts.
Goodness,
Oh,
beast.
a unicorn. What? A dragon. A grilled cheese.
It's a whale.
It's a whale.
How are you
Why
getting
did you
grilled
get
cheese out of that? Also a deck box. Do you know why we have
Deck
this?
box for the Lord of the Rising. What's that say?
Lord of the
Dark
Rings.
Legacy of the Rising.
Look, Sam.
More of that stuff.
Orcs for 40K Dice Masters.
Ooh. Interesting.
And here's the Team Harley Quinn team pack.
Okay.
And Space Wolves.
Oh,
And
Sam
Free
is,
Invasion.
he sees those and he's like, oh, sees the other ones and throws them aside.
I also bought some.
Look at that.
All right, let's get this stuff out of here. Got some Bag of Brains
Woo! How am I supposed to move this off the table?
Jummy, jummy.
by hurling it onto the floor. A Bag of Bullets.
Oh,
This would work well in Bang the Dice game. No, it wouldn't.
No.
They're not two different
And
kinds.
Tote of Tykes. These are Tykes with bats, ready to fight people. I don't know. I always buy pieces for games. Oh, we picked up a copy of this. This is Weave. I kept looking at this one. I don't know if the game's any good, but I kind of like the stylized look of it.
What is Weave?
It says, Weave, a 21st century storytelling platform for everyone.
I'm out. Storytelling.
With
game.
just 2 decks of cards and a handful of dice, you and your friends can create.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're
Okay.
still reading. Go ahead.
Get out of here.
Here's some versus stuff
Oh,
for
you
Z.
get out of here.
You get
No,
out of
you
here.
take
You
it.
get out of here.
Stop it, children! I'll
I'm
turn
sorry.
this table
Sam,
around.
Sam makes my age number drop dramatically.
All right.
Nuh-uh.
Here's
No,
some
you
verses.
shut up.
Here's Loki versus Thor.
Thor wins.
Oh, I like this one. Has the Jeff Goldblum the character.
Wow.
Yeah, baby, that's the
MCU
best.
wins.
All right, so I don't know anything
Those
about
are
this
screen caps,
game
though.
from Upper
Yeah,
Deck.
it's amazing.
Dark Legacy: The Rising. Have you guys heard of this?
No, you had a bunch of.
They had a
detectives
big
for
old
it.
booth. Aren't they the ones that had
There's a
the
ton of. There's levels 5 to 7.
Upper Deck always has the really cool looking booth. Weren't we talking about
Yeah,
this?
but I
Yes.
couldn't
And
understand what
this
their
year
booth
they
was
had this
year.
like sort of sci-fi pillars that lit up for this game. Now
Is that what
I
it
don't
was
know.
for this one?
I think so. I don't know anything about the game, but
Blah 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 blah
that
blah.
was their big push.
That sounds interesting.
It's a 2-minute card game. Well, I mean, I'm willing to try it. I don't get this one. It says
You said
levels
it's
5 through
2?
7, 8 through 12, and 13 through 20.
Okay.
There's like nothing on the box here. Oh, level up your deck with this first expansion. Add to all 6 factions.
Okay.
So I guess these are the 6 factions, right? Because
you said
there's
it's a
2 in each
2-minute
box.
card game.
No, 2-player.
You said 2 minutes.
Did I say that? I apologize for
did.
my lying.
Oh, 45 to 60 minutes. Okay, this looks like high fantasy. I don't like the look of the artwork. Again, it's very sort of the kind of fantasy I avoid.
It's really good artwork, man.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's
Yeah,
fine.
it
It
is.
might be. I'm just saying for me, I don't like this look.
This is Hexamonia by Fabio.
Pendragon
Agoli.
Publishing.
I don't know much about this. I mean, it's definitely a cube style game.
Okay, hexes and cubes.
Hexamonia.
I don't know anything about this
Wow.
one. Yeah.
That cover is deceptive.
This one is
Yeah,
for
this
Z.
looks like something else. Poetry.
Poetry Slam. Come on, hit us up with some poetry.
All right, you got it. Let me see.
There's nothing on the back.
Hold
Is it
on.
the side?
Ah,
I got you. Hold on. Party word game of sports. It's
It's
the
Cthulhu.
strategic word creation game that can turn anyone into a beatnik poet. Come for the strategic decisions and stay
Isn't
for the
that a
hilarious and
derogatory
clever
term?
poems. A beatnik? No,
Beatnik?
I don't think so.
I will say I like that they said the phrase that way because I would rather it just be for funny poems. If it's your strategy, I'm cool with it.
I can't come up with anything if they don't show me something on the cover.
That's
Sorry.
true. All
Sorry.
right.
Oh, snap,
I
snap,
think
snap.
Z might like this one. They showed this one to me. Mini Diversity or Diversity.
Mini diversity.
It's a co-op game, and basically it's where you are trying to rescue sea animals. It looks like the old Word on the street style thing.
Oh, yeah, you're pulling
playing
them
cards,
over to your
pulling
side.
animals your way, but
Yeah.
they're going to be pulled the other way. Looks very simple,
Okay,
but that's not always bad for a co-op game.
cool. I like Poetry Slam better, I think.
How about the name of this one?
Jungly La.
Junglila.
Is it supposed to be like Shangri-La but Jungli-La instead?
Yes.
Adventurer, you are in search of the fabled city of gold deep in the jungle.
Here's what worries me about this game is Tasty Your Minstrel makes amazing big box games,
Uh-huh.
but their small games for me have typically not been that enjoyable.
Oh, okay. This is probably a reprint of, oh, it is. It was Okazu.
Jungli-La.
Yeah, well that
I
looks like
probably would like this, or I has an opportunity to be. Who's the designer? Hisashi Hayashi? I probably would like
what's
this.
the name of this one? Evil High Priest. It's another Peterson game. I guess
Oh, that sounded
Evil.
heavy when you
I know,
did that.
right?
it's. The game includes everything you need to play, plus the Cthulhu and Black Goat cult boards.
Ooh, I love the black goat. My favorite cult.
That one's you.
No.
I ain't touching that
The
one.
black goat of the woods. You guys aren't fans?
That's all.
Hey, I think you are interested in this one, right? The Istanbul Dice game?
I reviewed this already.
Well, then I guess you're super interested in it.
Ooh, but it is good. It's very good.
I think
Is it?
Anna.
It is.
I think Anna did it as well.
It's fantastico.
Whoa.
Mega Queen
Mega
Domino.
Queen Domino.
Oh, jeez.
Which I am convinced they solely made this so you could mix it with the large King Domino.
I bet, but then you can't add the expansion unless they made Age of Giants giant version.
If they didn't, they missed an opportunity.
Giant Age of Giants.
It feels like it has to be weird that like I would like a giant version of this one. No.
Right.
Hey, we're halfway.
Whoa. Man, okay, this is, again, same game, just massive. All right. That takes effort.
Bum,
Oh no.
Here we go. What else we
Who
got?
packed these?
bum, bum. Oh,
This
wow.
didn't make it.
Well, they made it.
Oh, Meeple Circus didn't quite make it so well.
Oh, and this
made
is
it.
why.
Oh, TSA got all up in our
TSA.
goodies.
In the room. Well, both of these are expansions, so they're just going to go in the base
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
anyway.
and it's just tile, so it's okay that it got crushed. Okay, well, TSA, see you in hell.
Oh my goodness. That escalated quickly.
I had one in my luggage.
I'm super pumped about this one because the Mind Clash has been doing well, especially after Anachrony.
Cerebria.
Wasn't there a different box? Did they have multiple boxes with this name on it? I swear I saw one that was a different cover.
That's a ton of stuff in that box.
Whoa.
Have fun.
Looks good.
It does look
The
good.
inside
I
world.
like how colorful
120
it is.
minutes, so you know it's
I'm
3
in,
hours.
baby.
Wow, though,
no,
this
this
is-
looks good. This looks
this
like
is
quite a
Wait,
production.
how long is that?
I said it's 120 minutes, so it's probably 3 hours because they always
it's
lie about
probably
the
3
time.
hours. Okay, gotcha.
Not this company, but
Why are you trying to
every company.
make him look?
He's trying
I
to.
was just wondering.
He's trying to
like,
shame me.
Two
So
hours.
you know it's gonna be
Shame
3
me
hours.
publicly.
This is one of my lesser favorite covers.
Hand of Fate.
That orange on that red is really bad.
Looks fiery.
This is based on a video game. They already had come out with another Hand of Fate game, and this is apparently yet another.
Is this
board.
the same kind of artwork that's
It
on the
is.
video game? I
Yeah.
don't like it at all.
I mean, this is. I don't know about this. This is the logo of the game.
Oh, minis, all is forgiven.
I like this artwork. You don't like that?
No, I don't. I'm not saying anything but the artwork. I'm saying I don't like this.
The logo.
That logo.
The logo.
look. I
Okay,
just
yeah.
think it
This looks like playing card symbols up here in the corners. I wonder if there's a card playing element. I mean, like traditional card playing element.
I'm gonna guess no, since there's a
miniatures.
skull.
Well, but they could just use custom pips.
Yeah, true.
Looks interesting.
next one
This
is
doesn't
for
look
Z
bad.
for
Suits,
sure.
you meant custom suits.
What did I say? Pips?
Yeah.
Well, those are also pips, but suits. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Z Hannibal, Rome vs. Carthage. This is the reprint.
Yeah, baby.
I'm like,
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
did you ever play that
Looks
game?
good. No.
I played it a long
Dude,
time
it's
ago.
heavy.
I want to say I played this.
Is this from the company that reprinted Civilization recently? Phalanx?
Phalanx? No,
Phalanx.
that's not Phalanx. No, Phalanx they just do some war games and stuff like that. Now that company was one of those that British publishing house.
Okay.
That looks
Looks
good.
good.
This was originally reprinted by Valley Games, and then they went belly up.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that looks like a really great production.
Seriously heavy
Just
box.
definitely not in your
Yeah.
wheelhouse.
No, not for me, but cool.
All right, the new version of Pictomania
Pictomania.
from CGE.
It's a much nicer sized box. I like that. The original was a much larger square box. This makes sense, and plus they've now built up a very nice party game collection in this size. So this is a move that just sort of makes sense for them
Yeah.
to reprint this in this format.
Well, this one took like most of the weight of that last box.
Graphic novel adventure.
Oh
Yeah,
I'm
these
very
That's
pumped
cool.
about these, man. Have you read any of
I
them?
did Captive.
Okay.
I haven't seen the other. I mean, I looked through them there. They're really great artwork. They're basically a choose your own adventure book, but it's a graphic novel, and so it will like show a doorway and it will like say 260, and so if you go through that doorway, then you turn to 260, and you see what happens.
I cannot stop hearing about these from folks. It's amazing. Everybody's been talking about them, so I.
Well, Van Ryder's like, you know what's interesting to me about this? Van Ryder was right around the corner from our booth, and I saw them like on the last day. They were literally the next row over.
Yeah.
But because of the way Gen Con is, I'm always missing people.
Yeah. But this looks really neat. Can't wait to check these out.
All right, now we're up to Ares, Master of the Galaxy. Not galaxies, just one galaxy.
Was this on someone's list?
His, maybe?
No.
No, I know I've seen that cover.
4X game?
Well, they clearly point that out.
Yeah.
I won't, when I review this, I,
I
won't
like
have
this
to wonder.
cover. I like the cover a lot. That's a good cover. I like that alien.
How long is it, though? 60 minutes plus? Wow,
So
that
you
doesn't-
know it's probably
Shut
2
up,
hours.
Larry.
Yeah.
I hope it's good. It's a fast-playing 4X game. That's
How do you
always
know?
interesting.
Because it says 60 minutes?
Because it
Have
says
you
No,
learned
it
yet?
says it right there.
4X.
Because it says so? Have you learned yet? Come on, man.
I'm apprehensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
It's either going to be a short 60-minute game
That doesn't
or
feel like a
4X
4X
game.
Yeah.
Hand of Fate is a year
But
late to backers and
I do
still
like
not
the-
here. You guys have a review copy. Again, I think they probably send us out like one of the first ones and it comes to you guys. We probably won't review it till you get your copy.
What was it?
We also will not play it in honor of the backers who haven't got it yet.
What was the game?
Maybe, I don't know. Look how many games are over there. Do you
Yeah,
think
we're
we're
not
going
gonna
to
get to
particular
everything,
one
but-
anytime soon?
What's
I'm
the
gonna
one
play
they're
that
talking
tonight.
about? What's the one they
Hand
mentioned?
of Fate.
Oh. Well, actually, it might be a prototype because it's open. This might not be a final copy.
This one I opened just because there was some promo cards, so I stuck them in. The Big Score. This is also from Van Ryder Games. This is a Ocean's 11
Why
style
is it
game.
like that?
Because
Because-
there's something in it.
There's a few extra boards in it or whatever.
Okay, looks cool.
I always get confused as to what goes in what game.
I like the theme of it anyway. This layout
Looks a little. That's the thing
looks
he
a little
hates, right? It's
sparse. Yeah.
It's when it's a board game, but it's really just cards.
Yeah.
But they might as well have made it a board game. Yeah. That's
yeah, I don't
one of
know.
Sam's
It's a
pet
big
peeves.
box too, so
But Van Ryder's seems like they improve every year with
they
their
are
games.
really. No, I agree with that. Sam,
Well,
there's
it's going to
things
be
in it.
hard because there was this. Well, here, let's take it out now. We know it goes in there.
Thank you. You shut up.
I'm not saying anything.
You're saying something with the looks.
Not to you.
Take that look off your face. All right,
You
and the
gotta
last
give me
one in
that
here,
too, though. Now,
the game that they made to make
give me that as well.
the game they made to make fun of me. Trade on the Tigers. This is one that
Ryan
was
Sturm
originally
and Jeff Engelstein.
called Trading in the Mediterranean.
Oh, this is that game.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is
They
a
were
game
at- they were
designed
actually-
to make fun of you.
No,
Yes.
not really.
Well,
it's
kind
because
of.
I always talk about trading in the Mediterranean. So Ryan said we could make a trading in the Mediterranean game that's actually fun. And then when they did that podcast, Ludology, they talked about the ups and downs of designing it. So if people listen to that podcast, they know like the whole story of how this was designed.
Got it.
But that doesn't make me want to play it though, right? I mean, it might be great, but
People were coming by the booth saying, "So, they've made that game. Now you have to play it."
Are you gonna play it?
that's not like a rule or agreement I signed somewhere. But
Oh,
yeah,
you
I
haven't
will
heard
play it.
about Engelstein's rule? You have a rule. What's what do you call it? Your
I don't remember.
Tom's legacy or something? I forget what he says.
All right,
Hypothesis.
all right. This is for Z.
Give it up.
Some rolling rights there, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. These are.
They're the same though, right? Or no, they're different boards.
They are almost the same. No, the board is the
They
same.
have each
They
one
have-
of them has 4 different dice. In
There
it for 2
are
different
these
expansions.
dice. Yeah, these dice over here give you 2, modifications or expansions
Yeah.
to the game. So
And
if you
you-
use both, then you can play up to 12 people
players.
also,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
which is why they did it that way. It seems neat. I love me some roll and writes, and these are magnetic boxes too. I like that.
This one's for me.
That is for you.
Sharing is caring.
I'll share some of these with you guys. I got a whole box of
Geek boxes
Geek
for
boxes,
everybody.
baby! I love these things. A whole box of them.
That is amazing. Those are great.
I really do use them and for all my
They're very
games.
good. They're very, very good.
All
Give
right.
it to you.
Nope, I noticed.
No, because it doesn't go with the games.
Oh, Illusion. I've played this. This is from the.
Or did you?
I did.
Yeah, this is a reprint that they brought. They brought this one and this one. These
Oh,
are
this
the
is
two.
not a reprint. This
no,
is,
no. They're not from Panasaurus.
Oh, from Panasaurus.
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. They
oh, this is
printed into
old.
the-
This is older now. This is fairly new because it's from the same designer who's been like on fire now with Ganshon Clever and Quacksalver, whatever. It's from that designer as well. And all you're doing is flipping over cards, picking a thing. So say like yellow, and then you flip over a card and you arrange it. Think timeline by the amount of yellow that's seen on the card.
People were going nuts over this at the gathering. I remember everyone was like screaming about
that's
this
right.
one.
That's right.
Well, I
it was a
wanna
neat
play that one.
concept.
I
It was a
like-
neat concept. It worked.
And
And then Quinto, I actually just talked about this in my top 10 roll
I'm
and
pretty
writes.
sure we played Quinto, all three of us. Maybe I definitely played
I've definitely
Quinto.
played it.
But
yeah.
these were both from Europe, I think, originally. And now
Absolutely.
they're at Panasaurus.
Yeah, absolutely. That's cool. You can get these easily
There's a
now.
little yellow game I don't know anything about. Nessos? Did you hear about this at all?
I did not. I saw it at our booth when it was there before we packed it up, and it caught my eye, but I don't know anything about it. It might be a reprint. It looks like just a regular deck of cards. So this might be a reprint of something that used to have a different name. don't know anything about it.
We all played this one.
Whistle
That's the
stop.
expansion to Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling him I wouldn't play the game without that expansion. I really liked having to go up over the mountains.
Yeah, that's cool.
This was fun. I really enjoyed
was.
that. More than I thought I would.
Yep, I can attest to that. Fleecing Olympus. This is from Passport Game Studios. I don't know why. I don't like that artwork. I mean, I don't. Maybe I like it. I don't know.
Well, you don't like about the artwork. The artwork is great.
Maybe.
Yeah, I heard this was what was it he said? He told me it was kind of like a wheeling and dealing game with a bit of a real-time element to it.
That one I heard nothing about at the con. I don't.
Yeah.
Doesn't fleecing mean something like that, where you're shaking people down? And
Yeah,
that
like
kind
if
of
you're taking money from them. This one looks pretty cool, actually. Aegis.
You like this look,
Well,
though?
I don't mean the look of the game. It has a sleeve either,
okay.
too. So that's a pain. But the game, basically, you pick 5 robots, and you go and you fight everyone else.
Okay.
And you can combine the robots to make bigger robots, like Voltron style.
Okay.
That's actually all I know. But it's
I
looked
hate the
interesting.
font that they used on that logo, I have to say. I did not realize what it said quite
It is
until
hard
you
to
pointed
tell.
it out.
But on the side here, it has it in a impact font, which is easier. Yeah, but it's definitely Voltron-esque. You know, hey,
Oh, yeah.
the robots are coming together. You make a bigger one, or you can decide not to even do that. You can just make a bunch of small robots and hope to take out the other persons.
It's not cooperative. You're all fighting each other.
Yeah, it's robots in an arena fighting and stuff.
Yeah, okay. Combining robot strategy game. All right.
Always interested to see the next one from KTBG, which is what's that stand for?
Something board game?
Well, probably says it on the back.
I don't know what it stands for.
It's like
Kids
kids.
table board gaming.
Kids-
Kids Table Board Gaming.
This is from the Capels.
Yeah, and it looks very nice. I went by their booth, saw this. It looks fantastic. I also saw the upcoming game that they had.
The
sitting on
upcoming one is
table.
amazing
Looks
looking.
incredible.
Right.
It's like a diving theme, I think. Yeah, I like the look of this very much.
I've always liked Josh's artwork.
Yeah, me too. And,
And
his,
his
his
games are
graphic
always-
design and artwork is always spectacular.
Now, most of the games from this line are, well, it's called kids, table. They're geared towards that, but they're like family style. They're not like
Right.
kiddie.
Yeah. This looks very good.
All right, we saw this one at the gathering, and no one played it because it looks like that.
Now
Race
this
to the
this has been
Newfoundland.
out. I want to say just maybe a little bit before Gen Con.
Maybe, like I said, you saw it at the gathering. the
Okay,
final
maybe
copy.
that's it. It's basically, it seems to be a
It's a
heavy
Euro.
or maybe mid to heavy or heavy Euro game.
I may like it.
Handsome Gluck does do interesting stuff, if repetitive stuff sometimes. But this seems exactly in their wheelhouse. 2 to 4, 60 to 90 minutes, bunch of tiles, It might be good.
The biggest thing, though, is it looks like every other one of these. It's a ship on the ocean.
That's kind of what I'm getting at too. Yeah, Handsome Gluck does feel like they keep making the same game. Unfortunately, I know they're not, but they look that way.
Yeah, Z-Man has had way more hits than misses for me in the last 2 years. It's surprising, ever since they got taken over by Asmodee.
Yeah.
I feel like they've been on fire, so it's probably good. But and this is one you guys don't care about, but it was in my top 10.
This is a bigger box than I expected.
It's bigger than the other two for sure.
Oh, okay. That's not just my imagination.
Well, it
Okay.
also might be that maybe he co-printed this with them, so he got out of that stupid thin box where you have to spread everything out so it fits in.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. This is one, like you said, you're excited about it, right?
Yeah.
Just laying out the
Has
tiles.
a grid.
Yeah, that's true. He loves his grids.
Yeah, but I mean, this is now the 3rd, 4th, 5th. If you count Patchwork Express, this is the 6th game that Rosenberg has done with this mechanism.
Are you counting in the Year of the Dragon? Feast for Odin?
Yeah, so it's the 3 in this series: Feast for Odin, Patchwork, and Patchwork Express.
Cool.
There's probably another one somewhere I'm forgetting about, but he loves this apparently.
Yeah. All right, well.
But
there
this
you
is, they said this is the final in that trilogy, which means another trilogy's coming.
Oh, man.
This one was going, people were going nuts.
Well, this came out of nowhere was the thing.
But it's because of these designers.
Right. But this really did show up there.
He's going to surpass Feld, I think.
You think so?
Luciano. For
Luciani.
me, he's already.
He's the one who did Council of Four. Is he one of those designers?
Yeah, he's in that group that does all these games, the Marco Polo,
He
the
also
Right.
did,
Lorenzo.
Railroad Inc. Didn't he? No.
No.
somebody
That's
else.
But he did one of those small Cranio games that we.
no.
we
These
came
guys who
through.
did Railroad Inc. are the guys who did the tile laying game
Dragon Castle.
Dragon Castle. Those guys are on fire for me because I like their stuff. The horrible games designs tend to be up my alley. This came out of nowhere, it seems, so everybody was talking about it.
People were in line at CMON to grab this over
Yeah.
their big mini games, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, I could see the
That one is getting
heavy-duty
played soon.
Eurogamers going gaga over this. It has that look.
Going gaga.
We already have a copy of this, but ours was like near
Ice
final, so
cool.
All right,
nice
that's cool
copy.
too. You can combine with the first one.
Yep.
also super pumped to get my hands on Western Legends. The actual
Final version of Western Legends. Very nice. Big box. Lots going on. Well, we showed a couple of the small boxes for this. But
well, we also played this one live.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. So there you go. You've seen that, and if not, you can check that
Yeah,
out.
the review for that will go up quite soon.
All right,
I
there
played
you
this
go.
game a lot. And then there's a bunch of cards in here for, whoops. Well, here's the good thing about this game, Keyforge, is when I spill cards, I know what deck they go in. You don't have to worry
Right.
about it because this is the Keyforge game that Sam and I both took a look at.
Yeah, and I was not at that, so I didn't get cards for it. That they gave away.
This is two of the decks, anyway. Yeah, I know. I love this one. Queen, the Freshly Fibrous. That's the random name. They all have like a random name.
Fox Oli, a room kite.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a deck. They're going to sell these for $10, and it's going to be different than everyone else's deck.
And it literally has a custom bag, different from every other deck out there.
Every
correct.
name will be different, and every picture will be different. Always.
And on the other side, the name of
Or
the
the-
deck is actually on that side too, so you can't
mix
transplant.
So I was talking to someone from Fantasy Flight at the airport when we left, and we were talking about that, and I was like, so how do you guys print this? And like, wouldn't you like to know? Type thing. Because it really is. How did you do it? This could not have been done 5 years ago. Just the concept to print everything differently. Like, I don't know how they did it.
Yeah, I don't know.
That means each deck is printed separately than every other deck.
They must have a formula, a way to have the printing process itself switch up. I don't know. That's crazy.
All right, well, we'll move these over here. I'll sort those out later.
All right, keep going. I want more.
Also, that's like the very epitome of.
These are old news. These games, I'm done looking at this.
Here's an expansion for La Cosa Nostra from Quinid. I still haven't played the original game,
Yeah,
but I've
me
taken it with me to game night many times. Are we down to 2 boxes? All right,
What time is it? I'm curious.
it's 12:20.
12:21.
We've only been doing this for like an
Hour.
hour.
Hour, yeah.
Here's some mats for Dark Legacy: The Rising. Oh, that's that upper deck game, right?
Right.
All right.
Oh, there you go. They look good.
All right. Here's one from Renegade. I know nothing about it other than it's
The
one of 2
Tea
games
Dragon
about
Society.
reptiles drinking tea.
Wait, I've seen this with a different cover. What's going on?
No, you're thinking of the
Restoration
games made the Dinosaur Tea Party.
Yes.
No. The Tea Dragon Society card game, I swore had a green box. And this is a a white box. Maybe they did it. Maybe they have 2 different covers. That could simply be it. All right. Anyway. Yeah, based on a graphic novel.
When in Rome, this game requires Alexa. So I will be.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I will be buying an Alexa.
Why?
Are you serious?
No.
Well, I've been thinking about buying one anyway.
Oh man,
No
that's
way.
horrible.
Is the game by Amazon?
No, it's from the same people who made the Beast of Balance.
So how does it? Why specifically Alexa?
Because you ask, it runs through Alexa, I guess, and you ask her questions and stuff. I don't know.
That seems like a very
Requires
bad
the
idea.
free When in Rome skill for Amazon Alexa to play. I mean,
A lot of people own Amazon Alexa. I
That's
don't.
fine, but they must have made a deal with Amazon to sell this game.
Well, I'm sure they were touting it as the first.
Oh, it says it right here. Wow. Okay. All right.
Here's a news at 11. Make up stories, break the news.
I think this might be a reprint of one of those party type games where you put together words to make funny things up.
All right, this is.
Have we seen what's in there at all?
Well, we're about to. I have because I went to the
this is exciting.
big box night thing.
Oh,
3 games.
and I have a
So the
different-
first one you've actually played before, both of you. You just don't remember it probably.
Magical Treehouse.
You played the Japanese one of this. If you flip it over, or I think you guys did.
No, I've never played this.
I may have.
I've been sitting on this game for ages. It came in a real
Yeah.
thin box.
No,
and
I
you
don't
build
think
your
I've played
treehouse
this. It
up.
looks cool.
And
I
we're
like
not-
whatever
the
this
reason I've
is.
never reviewed it is because I'm still not convinced that I played with the correct rules. So I'm hoping that
This will have.
it
Yeah.
was a really bad.
Oh, that's neat.
Here's Trainmaker.
Oh yeah, Trainmaker. I played the original of this and reviewed
And
that actually.
Greedy Kingdoms.
In a much smaller box, but they reprinted it from Chris Leader.
Oh, this is a Fiduti game. You know you want it.
Greedy Kingdoms. I have not heard of. Okay,
Revive.
this is not bad. This is 3 cool-looking games.
Yeah, it seems like a good thing. You go and you get these games, and you get a bunch of others. You get to play games and stuff there. Yeah,
Okay.
it worked well.
Neat.
This game looks really pretty. Not the front. The front looks a little freaky. No. The back. Look at that board.
Nightmare juice.
Snow Time. That looks great.
That board looks great.
I like Louis Mem.
We'll be there in snow time.
No, I like this cover. You don't like the cover?
No, I said it wasn't beautiful. It's creepy.
I
That's
like it
very
a lot.
creepy.
I didn't say it was bad.
I'm just saying, if I could go to bed every night and when I wake up I see this when I upon awakening,
Not going to your house.
that is what I wanted.
Kiro.
Really?
It's Carol, like kerosene. Kerosene.
Oh, okay. So Piero, I haven't seen him do artwork for a game
Piero.
for a long time.
It's Prospero Hall design though. That was one of the things that I thought was like interesting.
Who's that? That's that
Prospero
group.
Hall, they do, yeah, mass market usually.
Wow, the game looks great in the back.
Well, it's got a really cool.
Yeah, it does.
It's got some interesting stuff going on. But there's also these trucks that on the back is a sand timer of the truck, and so you use the truck to take some actions that denote. No, like you have to be careful you don't run out of sand in the truck or the truck stops moving, something like that. So there's a real real-time aspect to it as well. It just looked really neat. I was actually bugging Jason, I think it was, like, hey, did you get this game? Did you get it? Because I wanted to see it. But yeah, that's what it is. 2-player only game. Seems neat.
All right.
Looks good.
Caro.
This one I'm super pumped about.
Orbis.
Orbis, because of the company. Just straight up Space Cowboys.
Space Cowboys.
There's very
yeah.
few things they've done I dislike.
Great look.
Yeah, it looks good. I don't.
Wow,
Tim
that artwork
Armstrong.
is amazing.
I don't know. Well, it's Space again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
They're one of those companies, like, you know how we used to say yellow, everything they made looks good? Space Cowboys is pretty much there with the exception of, for you, Splendor.
Splendor is super boring look.
But it looks good, I think. I mean, the artwork
that
is
looks
competent, I think, in Splendor. This is very stylized and pretty. Splendor is sort of, you know,
All right, well,
dry.
speaking of artwork,
Nice.
Wow.
Dice and Dragons. I told him when he gave it to me, it felt like there's something missing here. It's like, Dice and what? Dice and what?
Yeah.
Should be
It's a weird-
It's not centered. It seems odd.
Yeah, right. Okay.
But from what I understand,
Golden
this is,
Egg Games. Oh, boy.
yeah, looks like it's a roll and write game.
Okay, all right,
It's,
fine.
yeah,
I will,
it's-
but
It's a 15, 20 minute.
if I have to.
You're building your character, basically.
You gotta
You
play
heard
it.
about this before?
You're building your character, rolling dice,
bud.
and that type of stuff. I already have a copy.
What? Is it good?
I don't know. I haven't played it yet.
What?
All right. Space Park
That's the
from Keymaster
one
Games.
that I was trying to figure out if it got packed. Kenny knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like their stuff just because, again, they're a small company. Everything they put out lately, or basically everything they've put out, just looks amazing. I love the artwork, and this is no exception. I
Oh, it
like.
has metal piece in it. I heard them when you flipped it.
Yeah, maybe.
I have good game
Maybe the
ears.
little robots or something. Yeah, it just looks really neat. I honestly don't know anything about it except that it looked great, and I like the company, and I like the other stuff they've done.
This game looks pretty interesting. It's Cahoots. It's a cooperative number game where you're all working together to meet these goals. It almost sounds like, what's that game called? Red 7?
Yeah, uh-huh.
The co-op game.
Like
kind
a
of.
co-op version of Red 7, kind of?
Kind of.
Okay.
Like here, all odds, 3 green piles. I don't know, but it just sounds interesting. It might be super simple.
Well, it's from Game Right. I assume it's
Right.
going to be super simple, but it's got a good look.
What? Root
This
the
is
River Folk
one of the
expansion.
biggest hits at the convention, I have to say.
Easily. Root was
Root
crazy.
was just on fire.
So this is 3 more factions, and then a way to play against the game, which doesn't interest me, but it's there.
Solitaire against the game.
Yes, or just you all work together co-op. I'm not a
Okay.
big fan of taking games that aren't co-op and making them co-op, but whatever.
Okay.
So, cool.
There you go.
This was a thing that they did not announce. This was like, a surprise thing at the con. And Gold and Silk. And at first I was like, what? Are they turning into a Euro game? And then I realized Silk meant spiders.
Ooh.
And you love spiders.
No, I hate spiders, but
Oh.
that's a giant spider there, dude.
Oh, is that
That
what
is
that
a-
is?
Oh, it is. Okay. It
Got
looks like
I
a
see it.
wolf.
Yeah, from this point of view, we
Howling.
were thinking that was the head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So
it's a board?
It's another board with a few more cards for Clank. So double-sided board. One is a ruined dwarven mining company on one side,
Okay.
and the other is the Spider Queen's lair. I'm staying out of both of them.
Never saw that coming, I have to
cool.
say. I did not even realize that was there.
Two
Yeah,
boards
well, they
for
was
it?
like, hey, we have a game here. They did that last year with Clank in Space.
That's nice. That's nice.
And speaking of which, expansion for that, Apocalypse.
Clank in Space Apocalypse. That actually looks really cool.
Yeah, Clank in Space has been that's fun. And what they are doing is they are proving people wrong who said they would stop supporting one by making an expansion for both.
Right. Right. Which is
So
good.
regular Clank, that was its third expansion.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this is the first expansion for Clank in Space.
Yeah, I don't think they've done anything else. So there you go.
Cool. Sweet.
Here's Robotech Ace Pilot. I'm currently reading
You're the
through-
one who likes Robotech. You enjoy that stuff. I don't know if you do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? I don't know anything about Robotech myself.
Also the deluxe
Oh, there's some
version
dice.
of Werewolves.
Is this supposed to go with this? I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's,
That's why it's taped to it.
we played this live. Remember the new Werewolves and stuff coming
Werewolves,
out?
the fancy
I actually
schmancy
played
version.
this at Gen Con with some people. Taught them. Some of them know how to play, but it was.
So it's just a
It's
nicer
just
printing
it's still
of it.
a great game. Yeah, it's just and more roles, but most of the roles I won't ever see because they need bigger groups, and I usually play games like this with an app and all that with a smaller group.
Right. Right. Okay.
Like they add the Masons and things like that from Werewolf.
They need
They know
a
who
lot
each
of
other
people
are.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Smell.
Spell Smashers or Smell
Smell.
Smashers. Whichever you'd like.
Dude, this guy is doing artwork for everybody.
Who is it?
It's the same guy that you can just tell by looking at the art.
I can't see it. They got all glare. Oh, the guy who did the artwork for his own games.
Yeah, well, he's doing.
No, those are not his games.
No, not
That's
his
not
games.
him.
The art is
Illustrations
Miha-
by...
Mihalo. Yeah, that artist. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it
Okay.
out.
Anyway,
mess it up.
yes, that artwork is everywhere now.
That's
and
Renegade.
It's good though. I like the look of them.
I don't
Very
know anything
cartoony,
about
but
this
it's very
game, though, do you?
stylized.
Are you talking about the guy that did
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders,
Or, not Raiders.
Raiders of
yeah.
the North Sea and all
You
that
know,
kind
the
of
guy
stuff?
with the whip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another diary in case we finish Werewolf Legacy.
Wow, man.
That is opulent.
Hey, we made it to the final box.
It's the final boss.
All right, Patchwork Express. I know nothing about this because it feels like wasn't Patchwork.
Express enough? Jeez.
No, I mean
I wasn't going to hit you with it.
it says for 2 players, but it's just small. It's just some smaller board. It looks like. All right, here's the other Tea Party. Dinosaur Tea Party.
Yeah, this is not what I was thinking of. But
I think it's hilarious though that a Dragon Tea Party and a
Dinosaurs,
Dinosaur
yeah.
Tea Society.
what are the chances
That's like a really
of
weird
those
theme.
two things coming out the same year? Yeah.
I told Justin, no, the problem with this game is every time I play it, I'm going to think of that D&D
Oh, me too.
stupid thing where
So we walk into that room and
Yeah.
they just wouldn't attack us until finally we were like, just slap a dinosaur in the face. What are we supposed to do? Yeah, I don't know how this is going to play out, but it seems neat. I know it's a sort of a deduction game that they brought back.
Brothers. I like it. I love the picture
Oh.
in the front of this one.
I played this at
CMON.
Gamma.
Gamma. This is again by the folks who made Crossmaster.
I think it was a Gamma. It felt a little bit. It's an abstract game entirely. With one brother has the pieces that are 3 squares in a straight line. The other one has the corners.
Oh, it makes me think of like the old Hippos versus Crocs, where you have 2 different pieces.
Okay. And so you're just claiming space. You score the space you claim, something like that.
Wow, that's really
And
interesting.
then you trade sides and you do it again. So both sides will play with
So no one can say one shape is easier than the other.
And actually they score differently, the shapes. I forget exactly
Did you
how
like
it goes,
it?
but that's basically it. Yeah, really small game, like a very small amount of game, but the demo I enjoyed.
Well, I'm cool with that.
So 15 minutes, and that's counting you trading sides. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Kingdom Run. This is also from the same
from
company.
that company too. Yeah,
But that one looks a lot. Looks like there's a lot of stuff in that box.
yeah. The thing that caught my eye when I first saw this company was that their look, the look of the games just seems like they've been at this game for ages.
Yeah.
I like that.
Terraforming Mars Prelude. Yeah.
Seems small and insignificant.
I've heard a lot of people say that this adds more to the game than the other 2 expansions do.
Which
Really?
are much bigger, right?
Well, they're not that much. All the expansions have been
They're bored.
small.
Small and insignificant.
Yes.
All right.
See, I was right.
Here's the biggest box per nothing inside it.
Oh, it's because there's nothing inside.
Well, no,
it. You
there is
had-
2 factions in it.
Oh, okay.
And I think there's a rule book now that has everything inside.
Are you serious? Okay.
It actually doesn't seem like it's that much bigger than the other one. It's taller. The other one was longer.
Okay.
All I care about is does it fit on the phalanx shelf? I mean, on the
Calyx.
calyx. Why am I saying phalanx shelf?
I don't know.
Phalanx is a cooler word.
This is an obsession with one of us. Z bought a bunch of pieces for...
Z did not buy a bunch of pieces.
Here was the problem with buying these pieces.
Z hates.
Because they sold these by weight. And I got up there, the guy said, you know you're buying a lot of metal pieces. I was like, I know, just shut up.
That's how they sell them?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But
So
I
how
like
much
that
was
gold
that?
stuff. That's none of your business. Here's,
It's an honest question. Ooh.
put it this way, when they put them on the scale, the reason that's in 2 bags instead of 1 is because like the scale doesn't go this high.
Dang.
That's amazing.
Somebody be rolling.
No, not anymore.
They see me coming. They're hiding. They put all the little meeple metal away. 'Cause they
Have you even heard that song?
no.
It didn't sound like it.
So this was on your top 10,
You know
right?
what I like about you, Sam?
I think so.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
This was on your list.
It was.
Here's one on my list.
Tower of Madness.
This is like $60 or something.
That's okay. So I like the game a lot. I think it's fun. It's basically, I was calling it Cthulhu Kerplunk, but it's actually Cthulhu Yahtzee Kerplunk, right? It's a
They
mix of
can't
those
see
things.
it. You're doing that for no reason.
No, they can see it on the small one.
You're
Whatever.
still doing it.
Still want to.
Doesn't it? It looks like a
Yeah,
shish
look like in
kebab.
Korea, like we were able
Yeah.
to buy those on the street. I'm gonna paint them and that. Nope,
Excuse you, sir.
Ugh. Is this over yet? I'm ready to
almost.
not be doing
Here's
this
the
anymore.
story
What is wrong with you?
of a lovely. Wait, is the cover?
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's pretty
baby.
awesome.
Lenticular.
I
What?
didn't know it did that. That's hilarious. I like that a lot. That's a clever cover. Come on, you gotta admit
It's
that.
like this is the thing now. Doing these nostalgic games based on whatever.
That's because
Brady Bunch,
that's the people who
cereal.
are
I mean,
buying
like
games,
anything.
Though, the people who are buying games, that's what they
Yeah.
remember. So why wouldn't you do it?
That's true. That's true. That's a good point. All right, I
Let me see.
could care less about that, but cool.
Fine. How about happy little accidents?
Ooh, it's fuzzy.
That's funny.
This I don't know
That's the
anything about,
second
but
Bob Ross game this company has put out.
this looks kind of like Fake Artist Goes to New York a little bit. Just from a quick glance at it. I don't know. Maybe not.
Now you make a squiggle and then you turn someone else's squiggle into something.
Got it. So you're passing it around, maybe something like that.
Well, it looks like it's just 2 things. You make a squiggle and then you turn someone else's squiggle into something, and people have to guess, but you have to use the squiggle that you started with.
Okay.
I mean, it fits with the theme.
Happy little accidents.
Home Alone. It might be good. You can be Kevin, or tout with the crooks, or team up as the Wet Bandits to snatch the loot. They were called the Wet Bandits? I
Yes.
can't- Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
a
you don't remember
while.
that?
I don't remember.
Because they would
no.
go in and turn all the
The faucets on. you're
faucets
right.
on.
And they thought it was so funny. He's like,
Yeah.
this one I'm
We're
This
gonna have
one,
to come up with another hashtag. Hashtag Z hates fun.
this one would have made my top 10, I think, had I seen it. The
What's that say?
Boof Ball.
Boofball.
But this is a little tactical, like, football game using the Crossmaster figure
Crossmaster
type
arena
things.
figures, yeah.
And in fact, you can take the figures from here and use them in Crossmaster, I
So
believe.
it does come with its own figures.
Yes.
You can take those and put them in this?
I don't think so. I think he said that it doesn't work that way. I don't care because I don't need everything to cross
Huh.
in the Crossmaster
Okay.
universe. But
Wow. That was a stretch.
It looks like there's gonna be no. There are spaces. As long as there's no measuring, then I'm game. But
oh, look at this one.
yeah, you were excited about that,
I
Tom.
am.
I actually got to play a couple of these games.
Oh, did you? Which ones?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I
They
got
got
to-
Pixeloid.
Got to play the.
I love how you're like
Pixeloid
saying why are games
and,
pixels, and then you got
we
a whole
just
box
talked
of them.
We just talked about these two. No, there's only 3 games that come in this.
No, I'm saying, but he
No,
was
no,
talking
no, no,
about
but they're
pixel
not.
games. I hate pixel games,
No, no,
and then
no,
they
no,
give
no.
him this.
There's no there's
The
actually
artwork's
not
not
pixelated art in
pixelated.
this.
Oh, okay. You don't like the artwork that's pixelated. You don't
Right.
care if the theme is about old retro pixelated
Yeah,
games.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Again, though, that's the theme is about those. If they made this about those old retro games and used pixelated artwork, that makes sense.
Sure.
What doesn't make sense is making a game about whatever wiener dogs and it's pixelated for no reason.
Dachshunds, sir.
It says wiener on the on the
I
front.
know.
Oh, okay. So you played which one? Okay, I'm sorry.
I've played the. We actually played the Pixoid one, which is basically like a variant on Pac-Man.
Okay.
But it's not where one person is the Pac-Man
Okay.
and the other ones are the ghost, and it is a thing where you're trying to move around. Certainly, you have these dials, and you only use one side or the other for most of the games that are in here. And of course, they're planning on coming out with more expansion packs that will have more games in them. But you choose how many places you move using this dial right here, and then you move that way. Everybody programs the same way, and you're trying to last a certain number of rounds, basically.
So the way this works, though, is it has a bunch of. That's one game. It comes with 3 games.
Yeah.
And you're going to be able to buy other games that plug into this system.
Yep.
That doesn't make sense to me, but I'll have to see how it works.
No, it works. It's a very cool idea. I mean,
Alright.
it's not unlike the same idea that time travel game.
Time stories.
Yeah,
kinda
time
like
stories
that?
where you have the basic construct of how you play it, and you can plug other things into it.
That's cool. All right, what do we got over here? It's a little moo cow. The box cake duel.
That is definitely a sheep, dude. How is that a cow?
I don't know. I picked the thing.
This one I wanted to get just because of the name.
That's lemonade. Oh, that's not lemonade.
Ew. The yellow treat that's short and sweet.
Okay.
That's
All right.
disgusting.
Well, keep on going.
Forbidden Sky!
Woo!
By the way, we're not counting Sam and Z both had a few games that they took home in their own suitcases,
Yeah,
and that's not
right.
even in this pile.
I tossed
Right.
a few small things, and this was also one of the really, really hot games of the convention.
Yeah, it was.
We talked about Root. Forbidden Sky was up there.
It was. That's it. Here's some artwork I got.
This is my favorite thing ever. Look at
However
that.
pooled, we won't come apart.
We will never truly part. I love it.
Alrighty, folks. Well, that is that. Someone said, I saw in the chat, someone said
There
that
you
we
go.
weren't actually unboxing anything. We were unboxing big mega boxes.
Yeah, we're not actually cracking the games themselves open. No.
That would take, we would be here, it would be a 24-hour gaming marathon of unboxing. Ooh.
Ah, don't, Tom. No, man.
My goodness.
Well, I mean,
No, cat.
I wonder how long I could last. Like this one person.
How do you feel right now?
Like I'm done.
Yeah, there you go. You'd last about an hour and 30 minutes.
All right.
I don't think so. I think if you were actually unboxing all of these, it would be a little bit more
I
interesting.
think they would all sound the same after about 30 minutes.
Here's another game. Oh, look. Dice. Woo.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, anyhow, I know that it looks like we have a gazillion games. That's actually the truth.
It is the truth.
The biggest thing to take away from all this is realizing there is no possible way on earth we can play and review all these games in the next week / month / couple months. I mean,
At least.
and
It's
then
gonna take a while.
don't forget, Gen Con ain't too far off. Are you showing a pile of games?
You mean Essen? You said Gen Con.
Did I say? Oh yeah, Essen's not too far off. Now, fortunately, some of these games are Essen games,
Are
like 4.
they? Oh, 4 of them.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, and there's there's so much stuff. But yeah.
All right.
So we'll get to this. The biggest takeout from this for me though is I'm super excited. I am so pumped to play a lot of those games.
too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Like if you ask me which game I want to play first, I'd be like
Right.
like I'm in a candy store. All right. Anyhow, until next time, I'm Tom Basil.
I'm Z. Thanks, everybody.
Sam Healy. See you on the flip side, folks.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.